Farmer Simulator Evolution is now available on Nintendo Switch, and in this video we take a deeper look at the game, and if it's worth buying, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give a thumbs up. Okay, let's go. Alright, look at this. I accidentally rammed a car and now it doesn't know how to reverse. Now it just stands there and bobs up and down. At the same time, we got a nice queue of cars. And I have to say that the AI-powered vehicles are behaving strangely. You can choose to automate your vehicle so you don't have to sow and harvest yourself. The problem is that the automated vehicles are very careless. They don't do the job 100% and make a lot of mistakes. So this is a newly harvested field. Do you really think the AI worker did a good job? Really? Quite annoying actually. And what is going on here? I accidentally drove into the lake. No problem though. Apparently the tractors are equipped so they can drive underwater. Sometimes you also meet a boat. I don't know why it floats upside down, but at least it moves forward. You can make in-game purchases if you don't want to play the game as intended. In the shop you can buy most of what is needed to become a farmer to be reckoned with. By spending real money you can become the owner of vehicles that will make your competitors drool. But the question is, do you really want to do this? Doesn't this defeat the purpose of the game itself? Who am I to judge? It's up to the player to decide. There's even a get money feature. Here you can order home all vehicles with a few simple button presses. The point of the game is to expand your business. When you sell your crops, you get capital that can then be used to buy vehicles, machinery or unlock new fields. You can also buy animals and thereby sell what they produce. For example, milk and eggs. So there are a couple of different ways to make money. And apparently the animals have free access to food, so you don't have to feed them or buy new food. So all you do is sell. An extremely lucrative business model. No expenses, only income. At the beginning you have access to a tractor, a plow, a seeder and a combine harvester. So at first everything is very basic. There is also a simple tutorial showing how to sow and harvest. Overall, I would have liked more information about how things fit together. For example, there is no information about either vehicles or machines. You have to figure it all out yourself. But I still think that most of what happens in the game is easy to understand. Basically, it's about sowing, harvesting and selling. So let's discuss the game's performance. It's quite strange actually. Most of the time everything flows very well. You see the occasional pop-in, but it's nothing that disturbs the experience. What bothers me, however, is how the game gradually gets slower and slower and slower and slower, to a point where the game gives up and everything crashes. A process that constantly recurs. Everything works fine, then the game becomes sluggish and slow, and then a crash. But I found that if I notice that the game is about to give up, then it's just for me to exit and save the game. In this way everything is reset and it works fine again. The control cannot be adjusted. You get what you get. I would still like to point out that it's relatively logically designed and easy to use. Except for one thing. There is no dedicated button to reverse. Instead, you first have to press the L button and then accelerate. Feels quite backwards actually, but regardless of this, most things work well. It's easy to control all the vehicles, it's easy to disconnect and connect all the machines, and starting the AI workers also works well. So what do we get with this game? We get an easygoing simulator that to some extent reflects what it's like to work as a farmer. However, there are few surprises that come with this game. You can expect the all usual: sow and harvest the fields, take care of animals, and perform minor tasks such as transporting goods. So if you have played other farm simulators, then the question is, do you really need this game? Probably not. But I still want to emphasize that it's a relatively simple game that does not require very much knowledge. Much is self-explanatory. The big problem with the game is how it performs. It crashes a little too often, and over time everything gets slower. However, I saw that the game was discounted, so if you can get this for a cheap price, why not give it a try? Feel free to subscribe to my channel and give a thumbs up. Have a good day. See ya!